G'day all you anime aficionados and welcome back to the A-Pod, an anime podcast hosted by two a-holes. And a big g'day to Nils, who recommended we watch Sailor Moon and Attack 1. Look, Sailor Moon, I remember being a kid. It's not for me.
No.
It's not for me. I love that you love it, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
Attack 1 might be a little too vintage for us.
Yeah, I mean, the 70s is really pushing it for that anime style.
Yeah, but I did watch Haiku, which is Attack 1's a volleyball anime, in case you're wondering, by the looks of it. Yeah, but Haiku is a modern volleyball anime, and I think that it's pretty sick, except for Season 3 when they change the animation style. Absolutely hate it when they do that. No reason, but yeah, good day to you. I'm Zunt, this is Jackson, and this is our boy Arnold. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, if you want to get involved, hit us up at the A-Pod on Instagram. We want to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, if you definitely like the videos, hit that like button.
Oh, yeah,
While you're there, just hit that subscribe button too.
Yeah, you're right next to it. Just might as well go like, subscribe.
Yeah. And then just for shits and gigs, throw a comment in. Anime-related comment.
Anyways, let's get into it. So we've had a few different topics in our podcast over the last few weeks. And I wanted to bring in a new one where we talk about some really good anime twist.
Oh, yes.
And I'm thinking for this week we talk about Attack on Titan.
Yeah, so many twists.
There are a lot of twists, and I'm thinking one of the twists that I really liked was the reveal of Reiner and Bertholdt being Titan shifters.
Oh, yes, that is a big twist.
It is a big twist, and and Annie, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
Although Annie's was a little more obvious.
Yeah, I mean, she literally did look like her Titan.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reiner and Bertholdt, I definitely think because of how they get thrown into the story, it's probably a much bigger hit for a twist.
Yeah,
While Annie's always sort of like the loner outsider, it probably was a bit more predictable, I guess.
Yeah, they've really set us up to love these guys, and then they just pulled the rug out from under our feet, and they're like, you hate these guys now. But don't worry, give it a little bit, and then you'll love Reiner. Unfortunately, we can't love Bertholdt. He's dead. He's no.
Armin's eating him and shitting him out by the time you start to love Reiner. So, you can love the shit, but you can't actually love Bertholdt anymore.
No.
But yeah, I mean, Reiner, he is portrayed as like the big brother, early on sort of thing. Like everyone goes for him for like advice or help with training or, he's
the go-to guy.
Yeah, he's the go-to guy. Like, in groups sort of thing, like he's the big tough leader that, everyone sort of looks for help sort of thing. So yeah, when he came out, exposed that they were Titan shifters, like that was...
It felt like a betrayal for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what do you like? Because there've been twists and all that sort of thing around different animes. What would you rank this in terms of your anime twist? Because it definitely changes the way you watch it when you rewatch Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Oh man, it's up there with twists. I guess because it doesn't... The way Attack on Titan builds up their suspension and everything like that, they don't really give away too many like hints that that's where the story's going to. It's usually they bring it up afterwards, so like that hint will get dropped, and then the next episode will show like flashbacks where they've suspected.
Yeah, you connect all the dots.
Yeah, they've connected all the dots. So like, it's very good at building the suspense and then dropping that on you, and you're like, oh shit. So yeah, it's quite up there with, like twists that we've seen in animes. Like Full Metal Alchemist, like the twist with
Fura Bradley.
With Fura Bradley being a homunculus. It's so early on that it doesn't hold such an effect to the story.
It doesn't really get to feel like a twist more than just a plot point.
No, and like I guess with all the interactions that you have with Fura Bradley as well, like you can probably kind of connect the dots that there's something going on with him to a degree. But like with Bertholdt and Reiner, like it never once seemed like they were,
the bad guys
sort of thing. Particularly when, when Annie was in Titan form, she tried to crush Reiner, which in hindsight, after you find out that Reiner is a Titan shifter, it makes a lot more sense how he survived that. Like,
Yeah.
and even you can see the steam coming off him after he's cut his way.
That's what I
out
mean.
of her
Like when you
hand.
do the rewatch. And
Yeah, you connect a lot more dots. So it's a lot of the, to be honest with you, a lot of animes are really good to rewatch because you kind of like, you probably only take in maybe 60% of the information the first time.
Yeah.
And then when you watch it again, like, it's like more doors open because you're more aware of what's happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, where does it sit for you on?
I think for me, it's up there. It's probably out of a 5 shuriken rating system, our preferred rating system on the pod. I'd probably sit it at 4 shuriken.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely,
comfortably.
yeah. And I mean, Attack on Titan, it has pretty much any twist that it has really sits at least in that 4 shuriken category.
Yeah, it's actually a really well thought out manga and anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys have any big twist that you think are, that really blew you away that you weren't expecting, let us know.
They call it the Forest of Death, and soon enough you're gonna find out why.
Last week on the pod, we discussed wasted characters, and this featured Rock Lee.
Yes, the most wasted character in the Hidden Leaf.
Oh, so wasted. But for a wasted character, he holds probably one of the most iconic fight scenes in the whole of Naruto.
Oh, when Drunken Fist against Kimimaru.
That one's iconic, yes. But I was referring to his iconic fight against Gaara.
Gaara, of course.
During the tuning exams. And
Yeah.
I think it's now time for us to go more in depth into that iconic fight.
Yes, no, that's a great fight. I think that's probably one of the first real big fights that we get in Naruto. Oh no, we get some of the fights in the Forest of Death. Is that what it's called?
It's definitely the forest of something not very good.
Yeah, no,
Something that you don't want to go into, that's for sure.
the Forest of not a friendly place for 12-year-olds.
No.
But yeah, no, it's definitely one of the real early on big fights from Naruto, and it sets the bar pretty high.
I think it's one of the big fights that falls outside of the main characters.
Yep.
Which is really good. But like you said, it sets the bar really high. Like, I mean, the animation,
It's clean.
yeah, it's
good.
really clean.
Yeah.
The fight sequences is really good, and I mean, even the suspense that they build in the fight,
The momentum and the energy of the fight hits right.
yeah, it doesn't seem like Lee's really been able to do much, and then he gets the okay from Guy to be able to take off his ankle weights, and everyone kind of thinks, oh, they're not that heavy, and then when he drops them and there's an almighty explosion, you're like, oh shit. And then it's on, and we have to remember, Rock Lee has no ninjutsu or anything like that, and he's fighting against a Jinchuriki.
And by this point, everyone is scared shitless of Gaara because of what he did in the Query Forest of Death. Definitely not Forest for 12-year-olds. Yeah. I think just from a general view of it all, I think it has a lot, for a fight, it has a lot of real big moments. It has lots of almost surprises for you, because we know Rock Lee's got the taijutsu, but we didn't know he had that taijutsu.
Yeah.
Oh, it's our first opening of one of the 8 gates.
Yeah. What gate does he end up getting up to?
Is it just the second gate?
Yeah, he must get up to at least 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably our first experience with the gates. And them opening.
Yeah.
As they do.
And it's also even got we see Gaara panic for the first time. You don't see Gaara panic.
Well, you don't see any emotion on Gaara's face besides brooding, he's fucking taking a dump.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do finally see some panic in his face, and probably for the first time he's ever experienced someone actually push him.
Yeah. Which is really funny, because I mean, how many Jonins from the sand attempted to kill him while he was a child?
Yeah.
And he never got that panicked. And then we get Guy Sensei at the end when Gaara goes for the sand coffin. on Lee's limbs, and we get to see like the first real like guy sensei like caring for his student. Fuck Nuji and Nine or whatever their names are, according to Guy Sensei, because it's only Rock Lee.
Yeah. But yeah, and that moment in itself is like hits with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, has like a lot of emotional weight.
Yeah, like Guy, like in a lot of ways, like Lee is Guy's child almost to a degree. Like he probably sees a lot of himself in Lee. So yeah, like that hits pretty hard, that scene. But we also do see more of the fact that Gaara is a complete nut of skits. At that time of his life, anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way mellowed out as an older teenager into an adult. Like obviously found I guess some herbs, maybe some herbal tea or something.
Yeah, Gaara's one of the great anime glow ups, really. Like, not glow ups as in he became better looking, just like he just became more.
We liked him more.
Not as dark.
Yeah, like, we liked him. Yeah, like literally.
Like someone just turned the lights on a bit more.
Yeah, no, he's a full glow stick. Like someone cracked him,
yeah,
and then he illuminated light.
But yeah, that's definitely like in terms of shuriken, it'd be at least 4 shuriken for me.
Yeah, same for me. I know we're throwing out 4 shuriken pretty regularly, but
what if I said 4.25 shuriken?
Yeah. No, I don't, because I don't think I can animate that in the editing.
Sorry.
I'll probably be lazy. I won't even put the shuriken in. If you see shuriken, let us know in the comments. But yeah, it's just, there's not really many fights that come to my mind that hit as hard as Lee versus Gaara.
And Naruto at times isn't necessarily known for its lengthy fights. Like sometimes they're like pretty short and condensed, but that one, particularly in early stages Naruto, was like quite lengthy and pretty in depth.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely iconic for me for sure.
Yeah, 100%. If you've got an iconic fight, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Huh? You're a dead man.
That's the best. This is no time for goofing off.
Welcome back. I had a bit of a fun little exercise for us today. I thought we could do a little bit of an anime knockout.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so...
we pick a character that we want to knock out?
No. So, not that anime knockout, but that's the topic we should explore another day.
Okay.
No, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 animes here, and we are going to find out the most anime through applying intense logic and criticism.
Oh my god, this is going to be... I can already tell this is going to be hard.
Yeah, so I've got the, I don't know what you call it, like the list set up, the syndicate, whatever you want to call it. And we'll just keep knocking out until we get to number 1. So, first cab off the rank, Dragon Ball Z or Black Clover?
Oh, as much as I love Black Clover, I'd have to go Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. I'm also the same. It's got too much nostalgia vibe to it, so can't not have DBZ. Sorry,
interestingly enough, if they were probably bought out at the same time,
I'd probably go Black Clover.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry, Dragon Ball Z. I do love you.
I think as well, like if Dragon Ball Z was a much shorter anime with fewer big arcs, like the thing with Dragon Ball Z gives you so much to choose from.
I think also if Dragon Ball Z did not have as much filler in it, it probably would be a much more even standing.
Yep.
Because Black Clover essentially does no filler, and if it does, it's like 1 episode at best.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Dragon Ball Z probably at the moment, just for the nostalgia point of view, it gets the tick.
Yep. All right. I'm happy with that. Let's go across to the other side of the board. We've got Attack on Titan versus Solo Leveling.
Oh!
How much is that? That is hard. That is...
Why are they on the same side? Shit.
None of these are easy, except for maybe Dragon Ball Z and Black Clover.
I'm going to say Solo Leveling. And I purely just think Attack on Titan, it took me a little bit to build into it. Yeah. I think Solo Leveling essentially hooked me from the start.
Yep. For me, I mean, toss of a coin, so I'm happy with that. Yep. If you can make all those big decisions. I mean, Solo Leveling probably has, like the battles are probably a little more, like, like zippy and zany and that sort of thing. Like, I think Attack on Titan is more of a slow burn, really gritty.
I think
sort of-
Attack on Titan is very much a bigger story played out sort of thing. Whilst Solo Leveling, it's only got 2 seasons. It's hard to see if it was finished like Attack on Titan. You'd probably be able to, you know, have a more of a deep dive thing sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I'm only just basing it off what I've seen so far,
Yeah.
and I prefer Solo Leveling.
Yeah, I think Solo Leveling as well is probably an easier sit down and watch than Attack on Titan. Like, you have to be up with it. Attack on Titan, where Solo Leveling you can just jump in wherever, have a good time.
Yep.
And it's not too hard on the old thinker. No. Bleach or Jujutsu Kaisen, 2 very similar vibey sort of things.
Bleach.
Bleach.
I'm going to go Bleach. I do really enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen, but I think I enjoy Bleach more.
Yeah.
I think the story for me in Bleach is just more interesting.
You know, that really brings like a warmth to my heart, because I do remember having to really like twist your arm into Bleach.
Yeah, but I think it's because Bleach is, and you know, if you could cut out the first season of Bleach, because it can be a bit of a slow burn, the rest of it gets really good. But the start for me was very hard to get into.
Yeah, I think that's like the thing for a lot of older anime thing, is like a real barrier to entry in terms of like to get into it.
Like if Bleach started when they infiltrated the Soul Society, you would probably have me.
Yeah, straight away.
Yep.
Ready for this one? Naruto or Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. I wouldn't even fucking flinch at that shit.
Oh, see, I would flinch. That's just because I have such a soft spot in my heart for Naruto.
Like, I do enjoy Naruto a lot, don't get me wrong, but I think as an animation and just a story, Full Metal Alchemist for me
I think it's a bit more of a more interesting story, Full Metal Alchemist.
It does, and because it's so much more condensed than Naruto,
Yeah,
I think
true.
it keeps you interested more.
Yeah.
While Naruto is just very drawn out.
All right. So let's go back to the first side of the board. Leaves us with our one by the semifinals: Dragon Ball Z versus Bleach. It's hard. These aren't easy. I think for me, sorry to my boy Son Goku, but I think it's Bleach.
I think it's Bleach as well.
I think Bleach is just a bit like, at the end of the day, Dragon Ball Z is a really good battle anime.
Yep.
But I think like from a storyline perspective, it's like, here we go, and then back to rest. Here we go, then back to rest. And it's all very similar, where at least like you're working through the different like.
But they are, to a degree, similar in how the main character is getting beaten in a fight
and then gets a power up.
Gets a power up.
Yep.
They are essentially the same in that regard.
Yep.
But I do think that the way the story's told in Bleach is probably a little bit more interesting at times.
Yep. No, agreed. This will be a good one. Nice and easy. Solo Leveling or Full Metal Alchemist.
Why are they on the same side?
I know. I realized as we're doing this one side is stacked to be so hard.
Yeah, fuck, who did this shit?
It was me.
you?
It was me.
Fuck.
Yeah, Arnold surprisingly had nothing to do with it this time, but I'll blame him. I've never seen you so stressed.
Yeah, no. I think it's gonna have to be Full Metal Alchemist.
I was gonna say, if you said Solo Leveling, you're wrong. I didn't want to say it in those words,
As much as I love Solo Leveling, I just think that as a complete anime, Full Metal Alchemist just gets it right, like 100%. There's no fault or error in that story whatsoever.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, episode to episode. It's such a good anime.
Yeah, and it's just told so well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Brotherhood. I don't know what's on with the filler, but Brotherhood is like, once you start watching it, you don't want to stop watching it.
Yeah.
It keeps you interested the whole time.
Well,
So does Solo Leveling, but I mean, just as a complete story. Anyway.
I think our final is probably a bit of a flop, in all honesty, because I think it's pretty easy. Bleach versus Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
I've already crossed out Bleach. I know it's Full Metal
Obviously,
Alchemist.
what happened was Bleach got done for doping. They got knocked out. Dragon Ball Z came back in. And it was still Full Metal Alchemist that won.
Yes, nah, Full Metal. Anime knockout done right. I think Full Metal Alchemist was always going to win when I was thinking about this. And yep, if you haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, go and watch it. Pause this, open up a new tab, open Crunchyroll. We're not sponsored, but is it on Crunchyroll?
No, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, open up Netflix. We're not sponsored.
We are,
Netflix, please.
we are sponsored by Netflix, just in our heads. But yes, go watch it. You will not be disappointed. For people that say watch Berserk, they think it's great. This shits over essentially every other anime.
Shits on just about every other anime.
I mean, look at the animes that we just crossed off the board. Obviously, it shits over them.
There are some strong contenders there. Seriously, go watch it now. Come back to us in, I don't know, like
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, and drop your comment about how much you loved it.
Yep. But if you would have done that differently, let us know so we can probably sit there and disagree with you. But it'd be good to know.
Good morning, Ichigo! Yeah. Way to dodge the attack, my son.
You know what I never got in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden? Why everyone was like so dirty to the Jinchuriki. Because like...
Oh, I thought you were going to say, why didn't Kakashi use the thousand years of pain more often?
Oh yeah, 1,000 Years of Death.
Oh, 1,000 Years of Death, yeah.
Yeah, oh, well, that would have come in clutch when Pain invaded the village.
He would have honestly beaten Madara straight away.
Right away. Yeah. But no, I don't understand why like everyone has such bad beef with the Jinchuriki. Because like, I get like, they're essentially like a chakra monster, vessel, that could rampage at any time. But like, none of the adults in any of the villages set the children up not to rampage.
Yeah.
Like, you got Gaara had multiple assassination attempts by his own dad. Like, set up by his own dad. Like, our boy Naruto, the literal son of the Hokage, or as I used to read it, Hokage. And just everyone just fucking hated on him. Like,
yeah, I mean, Naruto's an interesting one too, because he gets so much hate from everyone when really, if it wasn't for Minato, the whole leaf would have been completely destroyed. And, he sacrificed his life to save everyone. And, unfortunately, Naruto had to take in the Nine Tails because of that whole event. You think they'd probably show a little bit more gratitude to him?
Yeah, well, that's another good point, because it's not like I don't think everyone in the village knows that Naruto is Minato's son.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm sure Kakashi calls Naruto early on, like, I think when he gets his Genin, calls him the fourth Hokage's legacy. So, obviously, knows that that's Minato's son.
Yeah.
Hiruzen obviously knows. Like,
I would have thought that, particularly Kakashi being, the student of Minato, that he would have straight away taken Naruto under his wing at a very young age sort of thing and tried to, help him with his learning and progression through time. Because I'm assuming the Jinchuriki are only going to be able to control their abilities more the more training and chakra control and everything like that they have. But if you probably continue to neglect them, then there's probably, every chance that shit's going to turn sideways and that, they're going to
rampage.
Go... Yeah, they'll rampage.
Yeah, well, it's like... I guess, let's look at our other Jinchuriki examples that we're pretty familiar with. We've got Gaara and we've got Killer Bee.
Yeah.
Gaara, given the Jinchuriki, given the tail beast, at a really young age, basically just shoved aside by the village and hated on.
Yeah.
Versus Bee, who was given the Jinchuriki, I keep fuck my dick. Given the 8 tails, we would have been I don't know, 10 or something like that, I think, at the point when he got it. I think still got a bit of a shove from the village, but by this point was already a bit of a ninja, had some skills and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And when you compare the two of them at adulthood, Killer Bee is the perfect Jinchuriki, and Gaara is doing his best to suppress Shikaku.
Yeah, and I think that Killer Bee probably holds a bit of respect in the village as well. While Gaara a lot of people probably don't respect Gaara more; they fear him.
Yeah.
And it's only later on after the the Great Ninja War that Gaara is probably more respected by his village. Well, I suppose when he becomes
The Kazekage.
yeah, the Kazekage, he probably does get a lot more respect, and that's from his interaction with Naruto, because obviously he's given him the old
Talk no jutsu.
yes.
Yes.
But yeah, like I think like Naruto's story could have been, obviously the story is written in a particular way, otherwise it's just not going to be interesting. But it seems weird that no one throughout the Hidden Leaf really gave him the time of day when they probably should have, except for the ramen guy. The ramen guy.
Yeah. Shout out Ichiraku Ramen guy.
Yeah, he gave Naruto the time of day all day.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that,
And like that's the other weird thing. It's like it's in the excluding the fact that this is the son of the OG hero of the Leaf, the fourth Hokage or Hokage. It's also in the Leaf's best interest to have Naruto be able to train, control the Nine Tails. Like that's why you have Jinchuriki as like a power move, right? Like you have this massive chakra that you can unleash in the event of like an inter-village war.
yeah, essentially like your nuclear bomb. Like you want to make sure that thing's well maintained.
Yeah, you don't just leave it out in a field with a cup of ramen and like $50 and say, do your best, bomb. Like
Yeah, throw some change at it and be like, make that last.
Yeah.
I just it is sad, and like that's why it makes it such a great story, that it is sad how he gets treated, but like he could have been treated so much better.
yeah,
Like,
and yeah, I mean it's almost a what if like right now, but it would have been cool. Would have been cool to see like a Naruto. I don't know if it's a movie or a filler arc where they go into him and Sakura go into like a Tsukiyomi, and it's not, his name's not Naruto, it's another food or something like that. Either way, he's like anti-Naruto. But Minato and Kushina are still alive, and he's like everyone loves him sort of thing. It would have been interesting to watch it play through, but again, probably not as interesting as the full Naruto story.
Don't call me little!
Brother, I don't think he was really talking about your height just now.
What did we learn today?
we learnt that Attack on Titan is the supreme animation.
Especially if you want a plot twist.
Yep.
We learnt that Rock Lee was just one gate away from splitting Gaara's cheeks.
Yep. Yep. We learnt that Attack on Titan... Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the pinnacle of all animations when it comes to, like, I guess what we deem to be the big eight.
Yeah, the big eight.
The big eight of, I know Uncanny, usually it's like the big three or something like that. But the big eight out of animations, we voted that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is number one. And that's just because it is peak.
We learned that people are watching Sailor Moon. That's
weird.
Yeah, we're not watching Sailor Moon, no. But, you keep watching it and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, I don't know what's so good about season 3, but anyway.
And we learned that the village did Naruto dirty.
They did him so dirty, and, it was sad.
Yeah.
And I'm sad for Naruto, but, I mean, it all panned out for him in the end, so...
But you know what I'm not sad about? Another great episode of the A-Pod. No. If you like what we're doing, there's somewhere like on the screen. I don't know if it's like...
I'm sad that you're not liking.
That's what I mean. Like, just hit the like button. It's right there.
And fuck, while you're there, just hit subscribe.
Exactly. Like, if you're on a computer, weird way to watch this. I imagine everyone watches us on their phone on the toilet. But, if you're on a computer, just move that mouse and just click, click. Easy. Yeah. If you're on a phone, fuck more. You just use your thumbs.
Yeah, fuck me.
But yeah, if you want to get involved in the show, hit us up on our Instagram. We post there, we swear. We do monitor the DMs, kind of. Or comment on our videos. I'd love to hear from you guys.
Yep.
Anyways, I don't think there's much more to say other than...
say hi to your mother.
Yeah, say hi to your mother. Thanks.
Thanks.
It's the A-Pod.